In an unprecedented turn, this year Consumer Reports will not be recommending Apple's MacBook Pro, and I get it. I get why. So there's many issues that you may find with the new MacBook Pro. Maybe you don't like the touch bar. Maybe you still needed those ports that are just not there anymore. But the main reason why Consumer Reports does not recommend this laptop is the battery. Apple says that these computers should operate for up to 10 hours between charges, but some consumers in Apple support forums reported that they were only able to use their laptops for 3 to 4 hours before the battery ran down. And Consumer Reports themselves actually had very inconsistent results. For the first time, it lasted 16, then a little more than 12, then about 3. So I wonder if this is a problem with the battery itself diminishing in power, or if there is some other issue related to the battery that's reporting different things.
So Consumer Reports does very rigorous studies on battery life for computers, on many other consumer-related issues, but they have a standard test. I think they open up a bunch of web pages and you do all of the tests to suck battery life and then see how long they go. This is surprising because Apple, I think, responded via Twitter and said that they were surprised because in their own rigorous tests, they consistently got the expected battery life. But Consumer Reports has been around for so many years and has done so many really good
that's the
reported on findings.
One that my parents have consistently subscribed to my whole life.
I actually used to subscribe to the kids version, Zillions, back in the day, and they did a lot of things, but for toys for kids. Yeah, and it kind of taught you.
This toy is not fun.
Yeah, well, they'd show you how to be a savvy consumer. They'd take similar toys and say which one was the best value. So Consumer Reports, I've trusted them my whole life, and to have Apple underperform in the realm of battery life is very surprising. I'm not sure. There's something is amiss here, and I'm interested to see how Apple is going to react to it, if they're going to do recalls.
Well, they did say they're going to work with Consumer Reports to pin down why these are so inconsistent. I don't know what that entails, besides meetings where there's threats involved, but that's just my wild imagination. Yeah, they do seem to have a very agnostic point of view on this, and they put all of these different kinds of laptops against each other with the same criteria. It seems like it wouldn't be on their shoulders why this would have happened. It's probably Apple. I mean, this has been a big test, I think, for people who consistently buy Apple products or consider themselves great fans of the products. I don't see myself buying this laptop at all, and I've seen a lot of people decide to, let's go get a PC now. Let's get something more powerful for the money.
There's a very high price point for Apple computers. They're very good,
so expensive.
Very good quality. But what you're paying for a lot of times is the Apple name and the reassurance that you get from purchasing an Apple. Without that, what do you got?
I think they used to be such a trendy item, and now I think that factor has whittled down a lot. So it really needs to be worth the money in its own right. And at this point, it really doesn't seem like it is. And a lot of people feel this way about the wireless earbuds and about the new iPhone 7. It hasn't been a very, I don't know.
A lot of their consumer-facing decisions seem to
strange,
be
especially this year.
Yeah.
Weird choices being made that don't seem very appealing.
I like my iPhone. I got an iPhone 6.
I have a 6.
It does whatever I need it to do. That's good, but
well, I think it's important to never, just pledge fealty to a company, no matter what it is. It's just, you should judge every item you have independently of itself.
And that's what Consumer Reports does, and they've told me that Apple laptops are not reliable this season, so I'm going to listen to them.
Until we get this retest, I don't know what's going to happen there. I really don't see myself latching onto this generation of Apple products. Perhaps you feel differently. Perhaps, as this is what I suspect most of my audience will say, that they've never liked Apple and that they are cooler than Apple. Please let us know what you think below in the comments, and please like and subscribe for more.